Hi everyone, so we're doing another BoxyCharm unboxing. This one happens to go along with part of the reason why I'm no longer going to be doing these. So, January, I had an unusual purchase on my account for this and a few other items that I'll be showing that I was unaware of. And I didn't think anything of it because when it showed up, it was around my birthday in February. So I thought, oh, it was just a nice little gift. And then later I found out there was a bigger problem. And I'll be getting into that later. But for now, let's enjoy the July box that was, I guess, their mystery box for July. So I will see you in just a bit. Alright, let's deep dive into this July box. So, like I said, I got charged, I think it was $49 for this mystery box and two other items that came into it. The other items was the Becca 24-hour Ultimate Cover Foundation, and I thought it was convenient that it was an item that was sent close to my shade color because I wouldn't have necessarily picked Shell, considering it's a bit light for me, or in my opinion, it seems a bit light for me. So there's that. It's not a bad product. None of these are bad products. I'm just not happy with the fact that I was unaware that I was actually charged for something that I didn't physically put into the cart and say purchase. But moving forward on a positive note, they come as a glass jar with a plastic lid. It is a pump action. I have tried it out. I don't hate it. I don't necessarily love it, but it could just because the primer I used it doesn't agree with, or maybe I had oil on my face and it just seemed to separate. But if I get my other foundations, hold on. Okay, so of course, none of my things are ever sponsored, but the ones I normally use are the Maybelline Fit Me's. So on my light days, I use the 120 Classic Ivory, which is this. Okay, and then on my days where I feel a little bit more tan, or I feel like I want to do a darker color, I do the 122 Creamy Beige. I'm kind of somewhere in between the two, so I normally mix them. Now, these two are very close in color, more or less. That is the color of my concealer. This is nowhere near these colors. I understand it's a different brand. But when you have a concealer that is literally this color, and you use that to brighten up the intersection of your eyes, yeah, it's not a good thing to have your whole face that white. Unless you're actually that white, and I'm not actually that white. I mean, I got red here, I'm tan everywhere else. It's horrible. But I make it work. It's really nice for when I just want a nice full coverage. Alright, next item in the box. Or first item in the box, next item on the list of things, was these cleansing spa water towelettes from Kajando. So these, I've already used all of these, sadly, very, very sadly. This was a pack of 10. I did find on the actual website that you can get up to a pack of 40. For these, not on BoxyCharms, but this actual brand's website. So if I decide to get these again, I would definitely go probably to their website, since I've had some issues with BoxyCharm and I'm no longer participating with BoxyCharm. So for these, they were very nice, a very light, refreshing fragrance. They felt very refreshing on the face when you took it off, so if you're like me and you have a very dirty job, because I work at a gas station, so I'm always covered in something, it is a nice little spa treatment at the end of the day. Even if it only is for like a minute. Okay, so next item in the box is the Elmis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. So there's this. And this isn't a bad mask. It is kind of a greeny white color. It does have kind of that, oh, what would it be a good explanation? The clay mask you grew up with, if you were from the 90s, that your mom had. That definitely reminds me of that in a way, with a kind of minty avocado kind of smell. But this is a nice little veggie mask. So the next thing I have is the Luxie brush. We have the Luxie 250 Large Eye Blending, the Luxie 264, or 246 I mean, sorry, Precision Crease Brush, and the Luxie 510 Foundation Brush. Now I've already used these, I just kind of threw them back in their little container because I meant to do a video after remembering that I didn't do a video for them. So they're a little blow. But this is the large blending eye brush. This is the crease brush. And then this is the foundation brush. They're very soft. They have nice little wooden handles. I like them. You know, I just add them to the rest of my brushes that are back here. Clean those later. Pretty sure I got more. But, you know, they're brushes. They're not, like, doing anything special. I don't like how big the eye brush is. I wish it was half the size. But it is a nice brush. Alright, one of the next two last items, but not the last item, is the Butter London eyeshadow palette. And I kind of like how this is all like a organic wood kind of theme to the whole deal. So this has got a bunch of like little jewels and little flowers all over the front of it. And then when you open it up, and it is kind of weighty, especially for the mirror section, but when you open it up, you have these very pretty colors. These two down here are matte. The rest here are some kind of shimmer and or metallic-y kind of colors. They are very pretty. I have worn basically everything but the Diva color. So they have Enchantress, Queen, Star, Diva, Temptress, and Femme Fatale. So it goes Enchantress all the way to Femme Fatale is this tealy kind of color. Right there. It is a nice palette. I'm not gonna ding it. Just because I have an issue with the box it came in doesn't mean the brand is bad. Alright. Last item in the July mystery box is the Ofra Lipstick Stain Gloss. Not entirely sure. I don't have any information to say what it is specifically or what color. Maybe it's in Cetrone as the color. I'm not sure. It's a liquid lipstick, so I'm assuming Cetrone might be the color. I'm gonna have to look it up on their actual website. There's no bottom sticker. The top just says that. But it is a kind of fuchsia metallic-y color. So goes like that. Let's see if I can kind of get. It is a bit of a sheer coverage when you first apply it. I went over a few times. But that is what you get. So I don't think it is a matte by any means. It is very glossy and shiny. Maybe a satiny color, but if you rub it out, it does that. So, you know, I would think that it would be good for like a lip topper. Does stain, just so you all know. So if you don't like staining products, careful. But it does. It smells like coconuts and Play-Doh. So, alright, that was the last item in the box itself. The last item I have to show was an item I got in a different box, I think. Or it was in this box, I'm not entirely 100% sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this box that I got it in. Yeah, so it is the Elmis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. And the little jar gonna look like that. You can see I use quite a bit of it. But yeah, that is the last one. I absolutely love this. It smells amazing. It makes my face petally soft. So, but yeah, this is the start of my problems where it was an order I don't recall ordering. And I recall all my orders that I have, and this is mystery charge number 1. So we will continue this story on another day. Catch you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe.